What's up, nieces? What's up, nephews? What's the dealie? Yo, it's always something. I mean, I don't think this group ever really got along after they made it. I think they might have been good when they first got together, but after they started really getting money and being popular, I don't think that I don't think they got along after that. But after listening to all the stories they have told individually, yeah, I don't think they got along at all. They just got along enough to work together to make it work. But they seem like they've been toxic since the growth of the group. And it comes to be, I had that Tasha, the one with the best voice of them all.
Red carpet.
Leaving people out. You go.
First it was that. Then it was y'all's promoter allegedly threatened Latasha's husband, which is why she's not touring with y'all. Then it was the the solo gospel album. Then it was IG model Unique Faucha allegedly having a baby with Rocky Vivens. And then it came up that Unique's page was allegedly hacked. So I want to know, what is true, Tia, and what is false, Tia? Oh, my God.
Well, first let me say, we don't really know what's going on in their bedroom, in their personal business.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
So we won't, we don't know.
We don't have no comment.
We don't know. We just as confused as y'all.
Basically. They always throw a tip in, every time. Like, even the girl herself was like, I don't have, escape. I'm like, why are you even bringing up the group? This is a personal matter.
Yes, please, thank you. Can you please repeat it again for the people in the back?
But that's probably one of the harsh things about being a group. I guess being in a group and female groups. It's messy.
And I would like to say, let me just go with it and say, my girl Candy does not know this lady.
I don't know that lady. They went and pulled up a picture that this lady took with me in 2018. Yes, I went to her page just like everybody else. Like, when the hell she took a picture with me? I do not know that lady. So y'all
I don't know what they're talking
that
about there.
photo. It was a random date. I guess she saw me somewhere and took a picture with me. I do not know her.
So, okay, where are we? She's clearly not here. Is she going to be on stage or something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's working on a gospel solo project.
So are y'all on speaking terms? Are y'all talking?
They're talking about Tasha now.
Ooh, that was a straight.
Oh, that's great.
answer.
I like
That
it.
was a straight
Okay, come on, the
answer.
Tia with Big Tigger.
I'm just gonna be honest and say that she and I never really communicate.
I know
I'm
that.
gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't really communicate. We haven't really communicated in months. I mean, on the show,
Candy don't do nobody controlling her. You see how she
There
is
was a
on
lot of arguing when we were filming during the summer.
And it shouldn't have
for the
been.
TV
It should
show.
have been better. Should have been a better moment than what we experienced on the show. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is just a gimmick for the show." This isn't a gimmick. Like what y'all seeing taking place right now, this is real life. We're not trying to promote no show.
Right.
This is like real life that's happening. That you know what I'm saying? That sisters are going through.
Sadly.
But to set the record straight, when it came to the mess about the dress, Candy, Tiny, nor myself said anything about the dress. We actually thought she looked really beautiful. My sister looked beautiful in her dress.
She did.
So, and then to say that the memo wasn't given, Tiny had a conversation.
What? Yeah. Me and her had a conversation the night before we was just leaving rehearsal, and she asked me what everybody was wearing. She asked me what everybody was wearing, and I told her, I said, I was not. I just told her that Tamika had a red dress, because I was like, well, Candy has rose gold. I have on like a clear crystal type dress, and Tamika has a red dress on. She was like, a red dress? She's gonna stand, it's gonna look a mess. We're not gonna look cohesive, and we're not gonna look like a group, but whatever. And I was like, you know, well, maybe we can get her to change her dress, but I don't know, you know, Tamika's stubborn, and she may not want to change because they say she looks really good in it. And then I asked her, I said, well, what color do you have on? She said, I'm wearing gold. I said, oh, well, damn, we might need to make Tamika change her dress, but I don't know. So the next day, I guess, you know, her and the stylist, you know, because I told him, I said, Tasha's wearing gold. So he was like, dang, Tamika going to stand out. Let me see if we can get her to change the dress. So Tamika comes in my room, but she has on the dress the same color as us. And I'm like, oh, wow, you changed your dress. I didn't think they was going to get her to do it. Right. And then all of a sudden, Tasha comes out with this green dress. And I'm just like, T, you told me you had a gold dress on. She's like, well, you know, I thought it was, but it has gold stuff and this. And I'm just like,
gold accessories.
So we didn't mind. You know, at that time, we were being honored. So it really wasn't about the dress.
It didn't matter, you know, to us. But I did, but we, you know, we was trying to be like rose gold, silver, you know, in that lane.
We didn't realize that it was going to blow up to be as big of a deal as it was. And I think more than anything, we just kind of hate that the whole dress situation kind of overshadowed the fact that we were getting the award. It was more talk about the dress than it was about the award itself. And that was like a lifetime achievement for us. So nobody wanted that. At the end of the day,
well, I just think that maybe she shouldn't have said I didn't get the memo because that was not true.
It gave the impression like we purposely did that to her, and that's not true.
You know,
and our stylist had sent pictures of the original dresses that we all
and actually, they sent him a picture of her dress, like just a tail of it.
Just the material corner of her.
He couldn't see what the dress looked like. They just sent a tail of it. Like
they didn't want us to see what she was wearing. They sent a piece of her material.
The picture kind of looks a little goldish.
But at the end of the day, we didn't care that she had a different dress. We were just happy that we were all there and being honored. We didn't care. It was the fans.
It ain't the face tag. Tiny got
the optics of 1, 2, 3
Tiny like
uniform, and then
I just didn't like her playing with me.
Like if she, it's just the way that y'all stood. Not that it was on.
Well, regardless of where she stood, it would have been
middle
weird.
And 4 people. It's no
Yeah,
middle.
I was gonna say it would
So
have
either
still
where
been.
she was gonna be. No middle.
Last thing that lots of people are paying attention to was in your acceptance speech, Tiny.
Okay, let's talk about the acceptance speech because honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just looking at the mic. I was, you know, from where I was kind of leaning over trying to talk to the mic. I was not excluding her. I said, my ladies, you know what I'm saying? Even though it did, I saw it and I said, damn, it do look a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that was not, you know, I had no ill will, no.
I don't think so either because you're known to be like the peacemaker of the group, actually. Like, kind of like the glue.
Yeah, and Tasha, you know, me and Tasha are probably the closest. We are the closest in the group. So, like, as far as with these ladies, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, right now, well.
Well, I thought her and Candy were, like, tight like that. So, really, they ain't?
They haven't been communicating. Nobody's communicating.
I thought Tiny and Candy was like the.
And we share rooms together, like dressing rooms and stuff. So we're together all the time. So I have no reason to shade her, even though, you know, I don't know about her speech. You know what I'm saying? But.
So Tamika, this is your blood.
I was just gonna say that. Did your mama trying to make y'all talk?
Toya. That Tiny
so
was tight with.
Is, you know, having, you know, sibling upsets or whatnot. Is your mom trying to make y'all get back on the same page?
Tamika, she's choking right now.
She needs some water. It's a lot of the things that you guys are asking about. That's why we don't really try to comment too much because a lot of those things are going to play out in the show and you're going to be able to see it all for yourself. So it's not like, you know, we don't really like to add to the fire or add to the flames or whatever. We just feel like you'll see.
What show they coming out with?
Wait till the show. The show can't come fast enough. With all the things that's been said, I just want y'all to see for yourself.
Yeah, right.
I mean, because, you know.
So, okay. It's your blood, and I'll leave you with this. You answer first, and everybody else can answer individually.
Okay.
Is it fixable?
What fixable?
The situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister, and I'm always here for her, just like the group. We're here for her. Yeah. It's not the personal problems that we're having as a family should have never been spoken on, but she decided to speak on it to clear her name, saying that because people were saying, well, your sister didn't tell you about this, your sister didn't tell you, and then she's like, well, no, I'm not talking to my sister because she disrespected my mama, which was a lie.
See, that's what I'm saying. They, that's a sister, and I agree with her. Just because, you know, we blood, that don't mean that, okay, if I disagree with you or something, that I don't love you no more, or but it's like this right here. I'm not getting ready. If you in the wrong, you in the wrong. And if you can't accept that, then you just can't accept. No, I'm not letting nobody harm you or lie on you or nothing like that. But I'm not going to stand here and let you be, you know, you cause all this chaos and expect for everything to be okay when it's not going to be okay. You doing a whole lot of unnecessary stuff. Especially when you come and interfering with making a bag. Yeah. So she got the gang messed up. Because you got attitude and that's what this boiled down to be with this Latasha.
And so that right there in itself, that hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole thing is just out of control. But the reality of it, my sister started working on her deal long before we started doing the show. Mm-hmm. During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her manager's called Tiny and said she's booked. And when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened him first. And we have the email.
You said Rocky threatened the promoter
first? Yes, first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girl's information or whatever, we called the promoter and he was like, you know, the reason why in other words, the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So she took that as a threat, but he threatened the promoter first. And
got it.
All right, well.
Life is short, ladies. Let me just say,
pieces of the story being told, and we haven't said our piece because at the end of the day, we love Tasha and we don't want to be going back and forth on the internet trying to bash each other like it's crazy. Right. So we just wait and.
Well, you don't have to be on the internet. I mean, because as a group, if you love her like you say you love her, then why don't y'all get together and just the four of y'all and y'all straighten it out? You ain't got to be on the internet. You ain't got to have no cameras. You ain't got to have nothing. I mean, if y'all want to record it for your personal thing, yeah. But it shouldn't be nobody in the room but y'all four. And y'all talking. Either y'all can agree to record it or y'all can leave everybody's phone, you know, with somebody else. If you love her that much, talk about it. But I don't think, the way Candy was talking, I don't think Candy cared too much to be friends with her. Candy just about that bag. I can be friends and I can be cordial with you long enough to get this bag. That's it. We go out there on stage and sing, and that's it. Call it a night. We done made a bag. Who gonna know?
We're trying to wait. I'm telling you now. I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold. But
and we don't realize that. And I just say, I'm just getting tired of being blamed for everything. Like, I'm like, if anything happened, it's like Candy did this or Candy made them do that. I didn't make anybody do anything. If anybody remembers, I was not, you know, trying to do anything. They, you know, were more so the ones that saying, let's do the show. So I wasn't trying to make my girls do shows without her. It was her choice not to do the shows. And to be clear, this promoter is the same promoter that promoted the show last Christmas when Tiny and I missed the show because we had got COVID. So we were obligated to make up that show. She was supposed to make it up with
That's
us.
why they blame
so it
you.
wasn't like, yeah, it was like a whole.
That's why they blame you. You come in with unnecessary
just doing a couple extra shows so there could be some money made, and us not just.
You ain't have to piggyback off of that.
Make up. You get what I'm saying? So let's be clear.
Because I ain't seen nothing in the media where your name came up that they blaming you for everything. Now y'all gotta pay attention. Candy's an attention seeker too now. She love attention. She like to be relevant. Don't take that out. That's a lot of reasons probably why they bumped heads. And I think too, I feel like that Tasha girl felt like that, you know, Tiny and Candy, they soared with their careers, where her sister and her, you know, they weren't even on the radar until they came back up with this Escape tour. That's when they started resurfacing up. And they still weren't that popular until, you know, they stuff started digging and people start, you know. So I know it got a lot to do probably with jealousy. That's all it got, because there ain't nowhere in the world it's that hard to get along with somebody. It just can't. I mean, you know, you have to come to a decision. Everybody can't be the head.
On that. As a fan of Escape and as a fan of all of y'all individually in your solo careers, your reality shows, whatever you do, I'm always here for it. And I love y'all, so I want y'all to continue to love on each other, because you just never know. Yes. Life is short. I think about groups like the Migos and how Takeoff was taken away so soon. Yes. And you just never know what days are left. And so while they were beefing, so if it could be a perfect world and I could have it my way, I would love to see all four of you back together again.
I mean, I agree with that, but you got to look at it nowadays, just real life. And everybody, I mean, a lot of the pride got stuff to go along with it. A lot of times you don't mess with people just because of the fact, you know, they ain't into what you into, or, you know, just different reason that you don't mess with a person. And then, you know, you say something happened to them, you can't beat yourself up about it because you didn't say nothing to this person or do this or do that, because you got to look at it. It is what it is. And I do feel that it have been some people that maybe had disputes with people that passed away and they wish they had said this and said that. I mean, that's different. But if you ain't been messing with a person for a long length of time, I mean, it really does. I ain't gonna say that's what you wished on them or nothing, but I mean, I'm gonna just keep it real. It is what it is. It ain't like you gonna miss them that much when they go, because of the fact they won't much of a factor in your life when they were living. Let's keep it real. So.
And I would love to see y'all make up.
Yeah, we're waiting. Whenever she's ready to come back and do shows with us, we're waiting. We didn't stop her from doing the show. She stepped back. And it wasn't just because of this show. It was another show with a different promoter that she getting her. They say she booked up. She working on her solo project, and we give her. You know, everybody have talents. All our talents not attached to each other.
You know what y'all gotta do?
Definitely supporting her solo deal.
All y'all gotta call it one time and just say, "What I need." But y'all gotta say it like that now.
So, and let me just say this, you know, I don't want to really go back and forth with the drama overall, like what he said. It's nothing. I want people to know there is nothing wrong with her doing a solo project, because people are like, well, why can't she? We definitely support her in all her solo endeavors. And anything that she want to do, you know what I mean? And we.
He holds your tongue. I'm like, my throat dry. My throat dry. But no, y'all, we sisters, we all love each other. We definitely support my sister, her solo project. But she can do both. Come back, girl, do both. You can do Escape and your solo project. Ain't nobody alienating her. Nobody has alienated. And I get tired of people saying, oh, you choosing Candy Tiny over your sister, you a traitor. Like, anybody go hard for their sister is me.
Yeah.
Y'all know I went against y'all. I don't mess up relationships. I don't burn bridges to take up for my sister. Everybody know that. And she still go against them for my sister. So all this about I ain't being loyal or whatever, it's not me, y'all. And then people say, oh, how you gonna be doing shows? So if you work with your sibling and your sibling felt like they had a better opportunity and didn't go to that job, are you gonna not go to work because your sibling have a better opportunity?
Don't mess my bag up.
So it's like, we gotta think, people. Yeah. You're a traitor. I can never be a traitor. I am as loyal as
but you ain't gonna sit there and let keep falling in the okie doke just because your sister being silly now.
What? Both of y'all, maybe I think that's how the show is going. You know, like
The TV show?
Yeah.
Our TV show was a mess, y'all. I mean, y'all gonna see when it come on air. I mean, you can see just a lot of stuff to be happening now on the internet. That following us. It's gonna be on Bravo.
Okay.
It's just a mess, y'all. And
everybody thinks this is a publicity stunt. Like, this is not a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Not for
I
us.
think people were saying.
it's definitely not a
We don't want no
publicity
attention
stunt.
that bad. We already made it. So why we need to do all that? We don't have to do all that.
But it's always, kind of been kind of crazy. But it's so funny. Like, we can argue or even not speak at all and then go right on stage and do a show together. And
Because y'all been doing it for so long together.
Right, I mean, who can't do that when it comes to getting a bag? That's what I'm saying. That's easy.
it's no big deal.
It ain't like y'all hate each other.
Anyway.
So,
You just don't get
for
along.
those who keep asking
And if you hated each other, you probably won't need to be up under each
the
other.
rest of the year.
Y'all just don't get along.
They'll let us know when she's available. So until then, we're going to continue this legacy. And y'all support us all. Y'all don't have to choose. Support her, support us, and when she comes back, support us again. Y'all don't have to choose. But I'm telling y'all, we bringing that noise Sunday, baby. It's going down.
It's Sunday in Atlanta, December 4th. Y'all come through. What? Y'all better come through. Then the next weekend, where we at? Bossier City, Louisiana, and
I can't say people like, if one of them ain't there, I ain't gonna be there. Like,
That's so
my favorite team. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If I go to a Falcons, I'm a Falcons fan. I don't care if the Falcons
Somebody got hurt.
I'm still going to come and support my team. Win or lose, I'm going to support my team.
yeah.
And we do have diehard fans like that does support us. Like,
See, that's the part I was talking about earlier. If you true day one subscriber of mine, regardless of what I put out there, you gonna be there. You not gonna, oh, she ain't talking about what I want to hear. I ain't gonna look at her today. So that don't make you no diehard subscriber. You're not a day oneer. You're not loyal. You ain't loyal to the grind. That's all I was trying to say perfectly. Just what she just said. Let me rewind. Cause she
You do not
said
want
that.
to miss it.
and thank y'all for the ones who rock it hard with Escape. I can't say people like, if one of them ain't there, I ain't gonna be there.
Right.
Like,
That's so
my favorite team. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If
Right.
I'm a Falcons fan.
Right.
I don't care if the Falcons
Somebody got hurt.
I'm still going to
Yeah,
come
you still
and
gotta
support
Right.
my team. Win or lose, I'm going to support my team.
Yeah.
And we do have diehard fans like that.
That's what I'm
does
saying.
support us.
Diehards.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
The show gonna be lit.
Right. Cause I'm lit. I'm lit. I'm lit.
Excited,
I'm
y'all.
lit.
I am.
Oh, boy. At home, it's just a little something.
But I hope y'all enjoy this commentary. And
extra hard.
Yes, drop that thing then.
Y'all smile on purpose and look forward to watching the Escape show.
For the love,
Love y'all.
guys. We appreciate you.